Hi, welcome to my kitchen and to some kitchen science with Miss Boo. So today we're going to talk about soap and why it's important to wash your hands with soap and water. Now let's look at our hands first. If you feel your hands, you'll notice that your hands are pretty soft. That's because on your hands and actually on all of your skin, you have a very thin layer of oil. Why don't we pretend to look through a microscope and see what I'm talking about? So let's pretend that this is our hand under a microscope. Can you see the thin layer of oil that's on your hand? If we zoom in even closer on our microscope, we'll see that bacteria and dirt and viruses have attached themselves to the oils on our hands. Well, we get rid of the dirt on our hands by washing our hands with soap and water. Now, this is oil and this is water. And you'll notice that oil and water really don't mix. This is soap. As you might be able to tell by the container, soap loves everything. Soap loves oil and soap loves water. Let's learn a little bit more about soap, oil, and water. So here we have oil. Now oil is not friendly with water. And then there's water, who is not friendly with oil. Enter soap. Now, soap wants to be friends with everybody. There's a part of soap that really likes water. Now, one side of soap is really attracted to water, and the other side of soap is really attracted to oil. So even though oil and water won't mix, oil will mix with soap, and water will mix with soap, and together all three will get the job done. All of the oil on your hands will go rushing to the side of the soap molecule that really attaches itself to oil. And when water comes to wash everything away, it takes the soap and the oils that are attached to the soap along with it. So milk is a good example of a liquid that has both oils or fats and some water. Milk also is full of other things like proteins and minerals and vitamins, and everything is pretty equally distributed within the milk. But once you add our friend soap, just like in the other picture that we saw, all the oils go rushing over to one side, and all of the water goes rushing over to the other side in the milk. And they all attach to our buddy soap. Let's see this in action. Now we're going to have a demonstration showing how oil and water separate but join together when they meet soap. So you can do this demonstration at home using whole milk and some food dye. This is just going to represent our water. It's not really representing water, it's just going to show the movement of the fat molecules rushing to one end of the soap and the water molecules rushing to the other end. You see how everything's kind of staying in solution. Nothing's really mixed. But then we introduce soap. Let's see what happens. Taking a chopstick. Whoa! Soap has made everybody pretty excited. Yeah. All of the water's rushing to one end and all of the oil rushing to the other end. And eventually, everybody's going to just be attached to the soap, and the soap can allow the water to grab onto the oil and wash away the dirt that's trapped in the oil. And that shows you why you should wash your hands with soap. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen to learn about soap. Everybody stay safe.